A very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all participants here. Now, thank you for taking the time to join us today. I am Grace and I'm your MC. Now, let me briefly introduce myself. I've always been a very keen follower of good nutrition, always in search of the best in my travels to nearly 300 cities in the world and live in over 10 countries. Now, I've tried all sorts of holistic nutrition and treatments, but 6 months ago, I came across Envisionary Life and was very intrigued by its cutting-edge technology, products, as well as the financial opportunity it presented. So can you imagine how lucky we are to be sitting here today, listening to a business presentation with a huge opportunity to grow your business far and wide. Now we have the golden opportunity to open the Asia Pacific market and beyond. Already we are in full gear and offices are already sprouting in different parts of the world, in Singapore, Taiwan, Indonesia, Thailand, to name a few. Therefore, a huge advantage of being the early birds, the pioneers of a global direct marketing platform. So now I would like to invite invite our business presenter to paint our vision for you and understand the importance of being the pioneer in a global e-commerce platform. So now in Envision Life Malaysia, he is a Sapphire director and well-respected. He is an entrepreneur and network marketing specialist. He holds an MBA in strategic marketing and previously was in property development. Now let's give a big welcome to Terence Pang. Over to you, Terence.
All right, thank you so much, Grace, for the kind introduction, and good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Calling from Kuala Lumpur right now. I'm so glad to be able to share this opportunity with every one of us here. Indeed, this is a rare moment that we have something that is so good that we have to shout it out. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm shouting it out to all of us here. Now, what is this that we are talking about? This is a company that is called Envisionary Life. It was established in January 2020. Now, its headquarters is in New York, where it was officially opened in June 2021. And Malaysia was just opened not too long ago, only June 18 last year. And we are just benefiting from this office and the central location of it to do the business. Taiwan has opened up, and Indonesia is coming up, as what Grace has mentioned, and a few more countries in the works. Now, this is a global platform. So basically, through the pandemic times, you realize that, yeah, we all need a second chance, a plan B, yeah, and more importantly, our health is very, very important. So as you can see, January 2020 was in the times of pandemic. This company is opening up while many companies are closing down or stopping business. But we are against the norm, yeah. So why? Because we have the technology. That's something that is going to be so good to help people around the world. Now, okay, then here I'd just like to show the different countries, yeah, that the company can get their products to. So basically, it is a network marketing company plus e-commerce kind of platform whereby many people can enjoy the products, right? All you need to do is just to have them registered, you know, and the products will be delivered to them. So this is a perfect opportunity, a global business. Now, who are the people behind this, right? The investors. So company is very important because for me, if the company is not strong, don't have the kind of background, it's just all rah, then it's not for me. But this is a company with substance. The investors are Eye Care Health USA plus Biotech. So these two are the main shareholders. So Eye Care Health has been engaged in food and health products and export business for a long time. And they have worldwide business distributions with its own FDA registered factories. And they also provide raw materials to top pharmaceutical companies such as Pfizer. Now, they have been in business with many countries, including China. So they have a strong relation with China. And that's why we also have a bonded warehouse in China, whereby just the starting point of the company, we are already in China. So this is fantastic opportunity for all of us, yeah, who wants to do a big market. So this is a very strong company. And together with their partner, biotech, right? They are into investing into biopharmaceutical technology. So basically, they are researchers and they're investors, and they know what is coming up next, what is the trend. So they invest into such companies and they help them to go for listing, right? And then with that, you know, the products or the technology will be opened up. And that is why I believe the combination of biotech and eye care with their vast experience and their network, right? Although they are new to the network marketing company, they started Envisionary Life because of a vision to help the people in the health and also in wealth. So this is what they are doing, and they have the resources to do it. Now, a little bit on the management. Ronald Rice is the Chief Executive Officer, and he is a Senior Executive Researcher at Harvard, right? And he was also, look at his credentials, you'll see that, yeah, he's nothing short of inexperienced, definitely very experienced and knowledgeable. And he was previously an advisor to President Bill Clinton, right? So such is the credentials of our Chief Executive Officer. Next, I'd like to highlight Professor Mary Lim. She's our Deputy CEO for Asia Pacific, and she herself is also power packed. She has a PhD in human nutrition and one of the top 10 influential persons of the year in the nutrition health industry in 2018 in China. Now, she and her team has personally engaged and coached more than 250,000 nutritionists in China. So that is a very rare feat. And today she is heading the Asia Pacific market. So she is developing new countries and formulating new strategies and all for the company. So she is, of course, an advisor, yeah, and advises us on the nutrition part of the business. So she is Professor Mary Lim. And next, I would like to introduce is Dr. Ahmed Michel, and he is a Nobel Award winner, yeah, for chemistry in 1988. So he is our chief scientist. Now, this is very rare again. Why? Because a new company, a new startup with its own scientist that is a Nobel Prize Award winner. So doesn't that give you some indication on how strong this company is? So basically, this company has the backbone in R&D, research and development, which is in-house, yeah, with a Nobel Award Prize winner. I think just the company and this scientist will give us the reassurance that this company is made for the long term, right? It's not a fly-by-night, it's not a run-of-the-mill network marketing company. It is destined to be great, right? So we are all very happy to be part of this. So right now, I would like to pass the time back to Grace.
Okay, thank you, Terence, for that information. Very interesting, and the company is really fantastic. Now, next, I will bring on, I would like to introduce you to Susan Ying. Now, Susan lives in Los Angeles as she is a coaching nurse entrepreneur for 20 years. She has been a registered nurse, so she is very into this kind of health and nutrition industry. So, and she has a strong desire to share, educate people on holistic health. And being a nurse, having seen all the patients in the hospital, she knows what long-term medication consumption, what's the side effects of it. And so today she will talk to us and explain to us the products, the cutting edge products that we have at Envisionary Life. So let's give a big welcome to Susan.
Hey, hello everyone. Oh boy, I've been away for like at least 3-4 months. I miss everybody. It's so good to be here once again. And my name is Susan. I'm actually from close by San Francisco, not Los Angeles, but yeah, here I am again. And I'm just here to really share my passion about holistic health, is all about the root cause of the problem. Because, as you look at this picture, what is the first thing that comes in your mind? I'm just, like out of curiosity, what is the first thing in your mind when you look at this? 2 handfuls of pills and medications. Well, to be honest, in our lifetime, we could have consumed even more than all these, like pills, all these colorful rainbow color pills in our bodies. I can even imagine, like back in the time when I was a new grad, majority of my time just to pass out medications, room after room, just to make sure that patients will no longer complaining, any pain, any discomfort. But we never really put a lot of thoughts into like, okay, so if I were to take all these medications, all these pills in my bodies, well, hoping that it will be kind of like miraculously do something to our health. But we never really thought of like, okay, so by taking all this medication in our bodies, unfortunately, it might become expensive urine. Now, if this, like pills and medication did not get excreted, that is really the horrible part, is they could become toxic in our bodies. So here I am here to share with people that, hey, we don't need to rely on medications. We don't need to rely on something that's only giving us the band-aid solution to our health. And well, today I have good news for everybody. Now, when you look at this picture, back in the old days, we might need to rely on, when we are not feeling well, pop the pills, take something like tablets, capsules, something that you could even put under your tongue, or even more advanced, like something that you could even put, around your skin, hoping that the, something will magically happen, to our health. An injection, kind of like during the emergency situation, people really want to, give something like right away, into the muscle, to the blood vessels, that will give us, like a really quick results. But I have good news. It's something that eventually all those from tablets, capsule, dermal, and sublingual, even injections, could one of these days could become obsolete. And it's because here we are sharing something that is really like entering to the new paradigm and a new, like discovery that people will be just really raving, because we are the pioneers of breaking through. So without further ado, let me just show you guys a glimpse of this slideshow, and then you know what I'm talking about.
Scientific research has shown that the average absorption rate of nutrients is only 5 to 20%. They are broken down and destroyed before they reach the cells. The remaining small amount of nutrients which have passed through the digestion process still has little effect on the body. For maximum results, nutrients must be delivered directly to and fully absorbed by the cells. So which technology can do this? Without a doubt, the liposome delivery technology has been proven to be the solution. Let's see how liposome technology works. Liposome is a double-layered bubble. Its protective wall is composed of 2 layers of tiny liposomes. It forms a protective sphere and encapsulates the nutrients, which is very well protected. When liposome touches the cell wall, it automatically merges and releases nutrients into the cell. Nutrients are not attacked and destroyed during transmission. It first passes through the villi and into the blood, then into the cells and release the nutrients. Not only that, it can penetrate the body's target tissue. It is targeted to strengthen cells and help them regenerate. This is the liposome delivery technology.
So as you can see, this new technology called liposome nutrient delivery technology is something that no other companies can compete with us. Even though this technology has been going on for 20, even 30 years, But back then, they only target people who are suffering or battling with cancer. But that's actually a lot of chemicals, temperature, and pressure involved. But here we are, we fine-tune to a point that using this same technology, whatever ingredients, whatever all these health supplements that we have, once taken in the body, this technology will encapsulate. Everything will be inside the bubble. So it will directly deliver to our cells and then allow the cells to get rejuvenate and then to also resolve all the health issues that we've been battling for years and years. So this is revolutionary. We are just really entering from breakthrough to excellence. And we are also very proud, just by looking, we already have 7 patented technologies just to really tailor whatever people's needs, such as CGMP, non-GMO, vegan friendly, for people who are vegetarian, halal, made in USA, USDA organic, so on and so forth. So this is really telling us that whatever we take in our bodies, we really have to be the smartest consumer possible. And we cannot be just, like listening to whoever that, hey, this health supplements really work, even from doctors. We really have to do research ourselves. But you don't need to worry, because this is what we are here for. We already did the homework for you. So all you need to do is to really get yourself, educated and get enough knowledge so that you will be confident to share with people around, because we are here not to only, share with the solution with the holistic health, but we really want to share, as Grace mentioned earlier, the best of the best health products to help people to get the most benefit. So this is really revolutionary. I don't know about you, but I'm already feeling so excited just to share. But because for the time being today, I am only cover 4 out of the 9 products. So take heart, there are so much, information, and then you might get overwhelmed. So I'm just going to highlight some of the key areas so that you will get basically the main idea, so that when you share with people or when you really want to educate yourself, you will not get overwhelmed. It's oh, what are the areas that I really need to remember? You don't need to, okay? So first of all, I'm just going to, share with you, because of this technology, we no longer getting just 20 or 25%. We're talking about 95% or higher, 15 times of the absorption rate. So no wonder people taking in, short time, maybe even a week or less than a month, they already feel and experience the benefit. And, just by looking at the technology, okay, so when we look at the Revive and Body Vitality, this comes in liquid and it's no longer in a bottle. We already upgrade to a level, make it so convenient. It's already come in a sachet. And I was told that the liquid, they are actually very, very unstable. And it's really hard to come up with technology that is no longer in a capsule or gel capsules, but we're talking about something in a liquid form. So we can take it in seconds, but we don't even think that, whoa, for all those scientists, they already come up with this unstable, but yet they make it a stable technology that will ensure the absorption that will, reach up to 95% or higher. So, when I want to highlight the Revive, what are the things that will come up in our mind? First, you want to think about inflammation. Inflammation is really, really the culprit. If we don't take care of inflammation, guess what? In long term, it will lead into cancer. So the earlier that we really pay attention to really focus on the inflammation, then we will say goodbye. No longer that we need to deal with the scary part, which is the long-term cancer. It will have no quality of life, and it will really shorten our life quality. And just remember the itis, okay? So ITIS, anything that ends with the itis, such as, for example, if I have a brain infection, encephalitis, right? And if I have an infection of my sinus, sinusitis, or how about the joints, arthritis, or how about the stomach, gastritis? So all this actually related with what? Inflammation. So Revive will be able to help promote the liver to do the inflammatory, to get rid of all the toxin. So because Revive has all these amazing ingredients, but the main ingredients that we talk about today is the curcumin. Curcumin has been around for thousands and thousands of years, but again, it's very unstable and it's really, really hard to absorb. We're talking about 1 to 2% only. But here we are, by using the technology of LNDT, we are raising the bar up to 95% or higher. So isn't that amazing? You know, we're helping people to deal with inflammation in order to help them to, again, say goodbye to cancer. And then when we talk about body vitality, again, we just need to focus on one thing. If you want to play a very simple game, pinch your nose, close your mouth. Now you can imagine if you're not doing anything for 1 whole minute, what is the first thing you will experience? You feel like that you are gasping for air. Now, body vitality has everything to do with oxygen. Okay, if we have enough oxygen through the blood, you know, the blood will carry enough oxygen. No wonder people will get energized and they will not have brain fog. Not only adults, you know, children can take body vitality in order for them to really stay focused, to finish and complete their, you know, their homework. So body vitality, the main ingredients we're talking about is Rhodiola rosea, because this is the herb that could really withstand harsh, you know, the harsh environment, cold weather, very, very cold and wet weather. But Rhodiola rosea can actually help us to raise that oxygen level to a point that we will be able to combat any kind of upcoming Parkinson's disease, even cancer, or people who really want to have this really like energizing moments day after day, or people from China, before they climb up to the mountain because of the altitude, the oxygen level is so thin, they feel like that they are not having enough oxygen or energy to combat that. So again, body vitality is really the key. And we want to, you know, move up to NNM plus and pure NNM, because NNM has to do with the 3 things that we need to remember is to fight off aging. So anti-aging, and also the DNA repair and longevity. Okay, so it has to do with a lot of how we have all this long-term, you know, like combat with the pollution, with the radiation and everything. But the NNM plus and pure NNM will be able to help us to not only stay young, but to have the energy, to have the, you know, to have the vitality that we've been yearning for. And the NNM plus for people who are age 45 or older, there are 6 amazing ingredients that will really help to raise up the energy and then also to combat aging, to also help lose weight, and the benefit can go on and on. And the next one we're going to talk about is the anole. Okay, so the anole is the super oxidation. Okay, and it's a superfood drink. And if we were to take this on a daily consumption, we are talking about all this long-term medication that we've been taking, or even heavy metals, or the vaccines that we took, you know, from COVID. All this will be able to get cleared out from by using the anole. And anole already have the patented the Q10, the CoQ10. So no wonder, you know, like younger couples who are planning to have, you know, offsprings, once they take the anole for a certain amount of time, all their bodies will be able to get rid of all the toxins, so that they will be able to, especially for ladies, you know, who are planning to have babies, then a chance to become pregnant will be a lot promising. So anole is definitely something that we want to look into. And without further ado, we also want to share. I already shared the Revive and Body Vitality, and because of for the time being, over the past, we did a lot of the tests through the 34 markers. We want to make sure people who are going through the test while using all this, you know, the health supplements, will they cause any, you know, like damage to the liver and kidneys? Absolutely not. Actually, to their surprise, 34 markers at the very beginning of the test, none of the testers have anything that will show abnormalities. In fact, from abnormalities to become normal, and in 30 days, 100% of the subjects who are actually suffering from diabetes, 50% of them, and all of them actually have shown normal blood sugar level. And again, when we share with people, we want to have data, we want to have clinical study just to prove that all these products really work and really show promising results. And of course, we want to also show people that, hey, you know, all these products that we share today, 4 out of the 9 already put down in the PDR, the physician desk reference. Is because a lot of doctors these days, because they believe that patients no longer like rely 100% of the medication because there are so many side effects. So when patients really want to consult with the doctor, say, hey, you know, are there any health products that I could use in place of, you know, like replacing the Western medicine, the doctor will be able to find those health supplements that could be found from the PDR. And most, I would say not all, but most of the health products already showing in the PDR. So that's something that we are very excited. So next week, we were going to talk more about the, the health products. I do appreciate all your patience, and I'm going to pass the time to Grace, and when she's going to share with us the TTT. What are those TTT programs stand for? So stay tuned. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Susan. Wow, your presentation of the products are amazing. I think, being a nurse for so many years has made such a huge difference. The way you explain is so easily understandable. Now, how do I control these slides now? Okay, here we go. Now, what is TTT? Now, TTT is Train the Trainers program. Now, in a lot of other business platforms, they do not, I don't think there's any company out there who actually have this program whereby, you know, being a business partner, being a distributor, you can actually get yourself to become a professional nutritionist just by being with the company and doing the courses. So what are the courses? Wait, just one moment. I need to move my screen again. How do I move my screen? Okay, here we go. So what are the courses? Now, the course is, you know, just the entry course alone, you learn about how to take care of yourself, your own health. And then you can move on to the basic course and become a family health officer. And what do you learn from there? You will learn how to care for your family members who may have diabetes or high blood tension, all the 3 highs and things like that. And you can, through the basic course, learn to care for your family. And you can even do a certification specialized course, such as weight management nutritionist, vegan, and fertility health consultant. And then you can even do an international course where it is a European clinical dietitian qualified, and all this very interesting. And, you know, what more, you can even become an EMBA. You can get a career advancements course, you know, EMBA, and even as far as a student exchange program. All this through Visionary Life TTT program, which no one else is doing. And I personally am so excited, and I know there are a lot of other people who are with us that are so keen to finally become a health nutritionist, a professional nutritionist. So next, I would like to then pass this to Terence, who will then now explain to you the breakthrough number 5, how you can gain financial advancement being when you are with this company, how you can earn money, how you can actually help yourself to gain health and wealth. So over to you, Terence.
Right, thank you again, Grace. So we have the products, the company, the technology. I think if it's not impressed you, certainly you'll be impressed with also what we're going to share about the plan. So basically, this is a network marketing company. Word to mouth kind of sharing will get us income, right? So I have an MBA, so I know a lot about marketing and all, but I will tell you word-to-mouth marketing is the most effective, right? And given this platform, all of us can participate in this with this incredible technology and products. Now, our compensation plan is also one of the best in the market. So, so that makes it a very, very complete package. So right now, I will just highlight a few bonuses, yeah, that's available on our compensation plan. First of all, I would just like to tell everyone that this is based on two legs, yeah, what we call binary. So basically, when we talk about binary, not only your effort, but your group's effort, right? People that are under your team place down, right? Not necessarily you sign up, all will add on to the volume for you. Yeah, by having this kind of volume through team, right? You can actually amass a huge network, right? When you start early. So this is, like I said, a ground floor opportunity. So right now, all of us can get started and try out the products and lock in your position. So this income is huge. I won't go into the details, but basically, right, because this is a group, yeah, everyone's volume affects the one above, right? So there will be a capping of 22,000 per week. So if you're earning that 10 or 22,000 per week just from group, yeah, a team commission, it is fantastic. And this is infinity levels, right? So there is no limit on how deep this two legs of yours can go. So that will give you substantial income, even up to $1 million a year. Now, the next income I'll talk about is leverage bonus. So what is this leverage bonus? Imagine you get started, you have not signed up anyone, and you're just a consumer. But as a consumer, you can, without any business activity, yeah, without even sharing to people, but because your sponsor has placed down a lot of people under you, like I said, is group. This is again group, right? You may earn commissions as well, up to 10% of the team commissions that your member below under you actually earns, right? So this is again fantastic for people with no experience. As long as you are open to try the products early and lock in a position, right? You can already have this possibility of earning this leverage bonus. And of course, depending on your package that you buy, yeah, from bronze, you earn 2 levels, silver 4, gold 8, and elite. The bigger the package that you come into, the higher chances that you will earn this group matching bonus, because 10 levels means at least this kind of a scenario, whereby if you have 10 levels, you would have already 2,000 over people in your team maximum, right? And on your right or on your left, it will be 1,000. So basically, if you have 1,000 people on one side and you match them 10%, easily you can make some income, because not all of them will do, but those that you do, you make 10% of their team commission. So again, this is something I want to emphasize. Even those people who come in with, without understanding the business, as long as you lock in your position, you can earn, right? And auto ship bonus, every month when we are so-called having this auto ship, buying our products to consume, right? This one, if you build up a team, you can go up to 8 generations, whereby every generation will contribute $3 every month, right? So this is again a passive income. For those of us who wants to just do something one time and then get repeat orders, right? Why are they repeating? Because they're taking the products, right? And they also want to keep their account active. Yeah, they also want to build a business. So it's a 2-in-1, right? So as long as they are auto shipping, $3 will be contributing to you for 8 generations. So how does it look like? So basically, if you build your team, you have 10 people, some will grow, some will not grow. But again, this is $3 for every account in auto ship, and it is compressed, meaning those accounts that are not active, they will be compressed upwards. And don't look at this $3 as being a little bit small. Yeah, I mean, some will say, oh, it's only $3. But let's look at this. A little makes a lot of difference. So if we go on a system whereby we engage everyone to do 2, right? Introduce to 2 people. Then what happens is that at the end of 8 generations, you will have $1,530. So that will be your income every month if you introduce 2. Now, with a little bit more of work, just introduce 3. I think that is not a problem, right? So with a multiples of 3, at the end, you will, for the maximum of 8 generations, you would have earned $29,000. right? So that is much more substantial than just bringing 2. So you see the effect of this growth, right? If you just do 3. Now, how about 5? 5 is not too far off, right? We're not talking about tens or 25. How much do you think you can earn a month? Yeah, from this $3. This is the power of the authorship bonus. So if you have guessed it, right? Let me show you to see whether you're right or wrong. Well, to introduce 5, you have the potential to earn up to 1.5, almost a $1.5 million just from this authorship bonus. So ladies and gentlemen, the faster we get started, the faster we build this, right? You will see that over the next 1-2 years, you'll be earning substantial income just from this authorship bonus. Yeah, we also talk about the team commission just now. We also talk about the leverage. So all these things while doing one thing, right? And the last one I want to introduce is the coaching bonus. This is unlimited generations. This is very rare, and it gives opportunity for real business builders to really make a lot of money, right? So this is very powerful. And basically what it does is that for every sign up, yeah, there is a introduction bonus. Yeah. So for a bronze package, if you sign up a bronze package, you get 25, silver will be 75, gold 210, and elite is 400. Now, basically, this bonus is given to all the rank holders. So whatever that was in PIB given to the person who sponsored, the company will create another amount equivalent. So basically, if just say I just sponsored a person and I earned $400 because he bought an elite package, right? So the company will actually come up with another $400, right? Another $400. They call it coaching bonus, and it will be paid upwards from anyone above my line. So this is how it's going to look like. So here, I sign up somebody on an elite package, I get $400. Then the company will create another $400 called coaching bonus, and look up this generation, yeah, on this line here, and we can see that, hey, there's a pearl on top. What does the pearl earn? 10%. So he earns $40 of this coaching bonus, 400, right? And he goes up to look for the next rank. And there is the sapphire. The sapphire earned 20%, which is $80. And then there is a ruby, 25%, and it goes on to emerald, diamond, and so on and so forth. So if there are any positions that are not available, and let's say there is no sapphire and no pearl here, the next one is ruby. So ruby will take 25, which is meant for the ruby. It will also take the 20% from the sapphire and 10% from the pearl, total 55%. So this is how it works. The faster we get into the business, we get up to our ranks, we start to earn incredibly more, right? Because we will continue to sponsor people, and there's maybe not new people have not gone up the ranks. So this is where we earn substantially extra. Okay, so this is for people who, like me, who wants to do this as a business, and we want a strong and powerful income source. Coaching bonus is one of them, right? So with that, that is the comp plan. And I like to finish through with this Breakthrough 6, which is Envisionary Life is a global company. So we have a global strategy. So right now, the company is just at its infancy, right? It's just taking off. So we can start by practicing, right? Getting our local market, yeah, work on our domestic market first. Because once we have got our market more or less in place, we certainly can scale globally. I mean, you can also scale globally immediately, but the best would be to start off with your domestic market. So this is a big market because we're talking about a global platform. Last but not least is the ecosystem that this company has, 618 ecosystem. We are not only in the direct marketing industry, we also have R&D. We also have partners in training. We also have partners in other things that is going to all accumulate and actually put into Envisionary Life. So this company, what I can see is that it will be stronger. There will be more things to see. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So get our spots early to come in, right? So with that, I pass the time to Grace. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Terence. That is amazing. Now, the comp plan is something that personally, as a Sapphire director as well, I have experienced a 5-figure income in just 3 weeks. So it is definitely doable, possible. And if you reach for the stars, you will surely get there even if you don't get the, especially the auto ship bonus, even if you don't get the 1.4 million, how about 100,000 US dollars? That is definitely doable. So the potential is there to earn and get yourself financially free. So now I'm going to run through very quickly the summary of what we have talked about this morning. Now we have a solid company, really built on strong foundation. And we have a team of Nobel Award scientists that came up with the technology, the LNDT technology that is our one and only one in the world. And we have the TTT program, which I explained, that is so appealing to people who want to become a professional nutritionist. And we have the amazing, amazing and unique bonus plan that potentially you can earn huge amount of money, not only getting your health, but wealth. And the global strategy with an ecosystem to support the whole thing. So here we are, and this opportunity is really, really golden. So I do, encourage you to seriously look into this. So now, how do I move to the next slide, Terence? Okay. So now I would like to, after we talk about the products, the efficacy, and how extraordinary with this cutting edge technology, how it has benefited some members. And here I would like to introduce Mark Tong. Now, Mark is from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and used to be a traditional businessman running, a big multinational company. And because of his, dedication to his work and consumed by, building his business, he has neglected his health. And what has our product done for him? So over to you, Mark.
Hi, Grace. Good morning, everyone. And good morning, Malaysia, and good evening, America. And Grace, thank you very much for your kind introduction. And thank you, Missionary Life, for giving me this opportunity to share my personal experience in a missionary life. And I'm a traditional businessman and also a liver cancer survivor. And I was diagnosed with liver cancer in year 2015. Then I went over to China, Hangzhou for a year for my liver cancer treatment. So while lying in the hospital bed, then only I realized how important it is, our health. And a lot of us take for granted the health, and one of them is me. So while lying in the hospital bed, then you think of your family, my kids are in the secondary school, my old parent, my wife, and whether I will survive. But thank God I survived because I was detected earlier. So after return from China, and I've been looking for a supplement to improve my overall health, But I've tried many products, but basically nothing works. Until year 2020, where everyone was under the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown. And I developed a sleeping problem. I have insomnia. I'm not able to fall asleep, so I rely on sleeping pill to sleep. So I have been taking sleeping pill for many months, until a friend of mine recommended NNM to me. And I took it, and it works, and I make me able to sleep and did not have to rely on sleeping pill. And until last year, 2022 May, I was recommended to a missionary by a friend of mine, a very good friend who live in LA, told me about a missionary, introduced me. I was lucky to meet up with Dr. Mary Lim, in a hotel. When I relate my medical history to her, then she told me, Mark, NNM alone might not be able to help me totally, since I've taken so much of traditional Chinese medicine, whereby I need to flush out all my heavy metal. So she introduced Missionary Life, Revive, and Body Vitality. And I believe in her simply because this company got a Nobel Award Prize winner, Dr. Hamid Mikhail, plus the LNTT technology, whereby it guarantee you absorption of 95%. So within a very short period of time, for 2 weeks, I took the product, and this is a picture of me and during the COVID, where after all this sleeping pill. So after taking the product from the company, within very 2 weeks, I can notice my pigmentation of the face reduced. And every morning when I wake up, my face has been lifted up. So it is amazing. And I continue taking it. I have been taking this product since late May last year until now. It's about 7 months. So I can see the total change in me, and I look much better. I feel more energy, my voice is louder. Since this, I would like to share this to all my friends, my family, and people out there, so that by taking this product, they can make them much more healthier. And besides, this is also an opportunity for us. Australia was the first country. So I see the potential in this business, and I'm now doing it full time. So I'm very lucky within a very short period of few months. It's more than 900 people now in 7 to 8 countries. So as you can see from this picture, this picture speaks more than 1,000, but this is the difference of me after taking the product. So the efficacy of this product is so important. This is mainly because of the technology LNTT, the absorption of 95% that make me totally different. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to me, and this is my sharing for today. Thank you. And thank you, Emission Life, for bringing such an amazing product to us. Over to you, Grace.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, we can see the amazing transformation of how the products have helped Mark, especially in his health, in his journey to full recovery, and also now looking like a young man of 36 years old. Okay, now this is the wrap up. And if any one of you have any questions, you can now leave it in the chat, or you can refer to the person who have invited you here to this Zoom session, or any questions that you may have, please connect with the person who have invited you.